Hi preschool friends, happy Monday and happy almost Valentine's Day, right? We are celebrating Valentine's Day today. We're going to be reading a sweet book called In My Heart, which talks about feelings and love. I think you're really gonna like it. We are going to make a candle. We are also going to talk about the letter P and learn about our zoo friend for the week, and also learn sign language for I love you. It's gonna be a fun day. But like I said, we're getting ready for Valentine's Day. So we're celebrating things, hearts and love. And I think you're gonna have a lot of fun today. I know I'm having fun already, so yay. But before we get started, let's sing our song. Tap with me and clap. Here we go. Everybody have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. Everybody have a seat on the floor. Not on the ceiling, not at the door. Everybody have a seat on the floor. Your praying hands out, let us pray. Dear God, thank you so much for loving us, and thank you for giving us the ability to share love with others. Thank you for hugs, and thank you for those other ways that we can share love too, like phone calls or mail. All of that is wonderful. Thank you. We love you a lot too. Thanks for taking good care of us. Amen. All right, friends, I think it's time to do our craft. So our craft, like I said, is a candle holder, and you get to use this stuff called Mod Podge. It's kind of like glue, and glue hearts all around it. And I wanted to show you what mine looked like when I was done. So I hope you have a lot of fun making a candle holder. So here we go. Let's make our candle holder. Hi preschool friends, I have another fun craft for you. So as you know, Valentine's Day is coming up, and I love making candle holders because I think they're beautiful. And this one is a really safe candle holder, and you could make this and have this at home for Valentine's Day. So the supplies you need are in your packet, and what you need is your jar. This is a plastic jar, so it won't break. You can take the lid off the jar and set that aside. And this is called Mod Podge, and this is kind of like glue, and we're going to use this to stick hearts all over our candle holder. So I'm going to take the lid off of that, and then I also have my candle, and there's a little switch underneath. So this isn't a real candle. This is a battery operated candle, very safe. But there's a little switch on the bottom. Oh, on, and switch it off. There we go. And then also tissue paper hearts and gold hearts. And you can set some of these out on your workspace. And I definitely have paper underneath my project today because I don't want to get Mod Podge on my table. I'm going to take a paintbrush, and this is fun and easy. You just take your Mod Podge and start brushing it on your jar. And I know it looks white right now, but I promise you it will dry clear. You just have to be patient. So I have some Mod Podge on there, and I'm going to start sticking my hearts. So you have to use a little Mod Podge, otherwise your hearts won't stick. So I'm putting some on there. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, but look, if I put one on, it just slides right off. So I have to put some Mod Podge on there so that my hearts all stick. And this is your project, so you can decide whether you want your hearts really close together. They can overlap, which means one kind of goes on top of the other, or you can space them out. It is your project, so you get to make those choices. That's the fun part of being the artist. There's lots of fun parts about being the artist, but one fun part about being the artist is you get to decide where things go. I'm going to put a gold one on there. Fancy. All right, so let's keep working. Put some more Mod Podge on and more hearts. Let's see. Oh, beautiful. Oh, it's looking good already. I really like the color pink, and it just reminds me of Valentine's Day. Put more on. Maybe you hear a little violin in the background. That's my daughter. She's practicing her violin. She's upstairs. Maybe she should come down and play for us sometime. Could be fun. All right, I'm still putting on Mod Podge and still putting on some hearts. Some of my hearts are overlapping and some are not overlapping. And some are kind of sideways, kind of twisty fun. Again, it's your project, so you get to make all the choices. Maybe you want a lot of hearts, maybe you want just a few hearts. But I promise you, no matter what you make, what kind of design you make, it's going to be really pretty. So I'll put some more pink hearts. More hearts. How is yours coming along? Are you happy with it? See mine, all the hearts? I think it's time for another gold heart. What do you think? Should I put another gold heart? Have you used any gold hearts yet? So Luke, I was thinking about you when I found these hearts because I know how much you like gold. So maybe Luke, for yours, you want a lot of gold hearts on yours. Put some more paint, or not paint, this is Mod Podge. More paint on. Oh, I got a little Mod Podge on my gold heart, but that's okay because this will dry clear. Doesn't matter. More hearts, more hearts. I may have extra hearts in my bag. Are you going to use up all your hearts or are you going to have extras too? So maybe you want this as a decoration for your kitchen. Maybe you want it in your dining room, on the dining room table. Or maybe you're going to put it in your room. It's up to you. Or maybe you'll give it away. Maybe you want to give it to Grandma. Grandmas love homemade projects, don't they? It's their favorite thing. All right. Oh, I'm getting a lot of hearts on there. It's looking beautiful. I am loving this project. Hope you are too. All right, I have a lot of hearts on there. I think it is time to coat it with one more coat of Mod Podge. So once I have all the hearts on and I'm really happy with it, and I'm really happy with this, then I'm going to take some more Mod Podge and carefully paint that on top of every one of my hearts because that is going to make them really stick to my jar. So I'm painting over my hearts carefully. They are a little delicate, so be a little gentle when you do your final coat of Mod Podge. So I'm gently, carefully covering my hearts with my Mod Podge, and then I'm going to set it aside to dry. So look, friends, it looks a little cloudy right now, doesn't it? It looks a little bit white, but I promise you that once the Mod Podge is dry, it's going to be all clear and you are going to love it. All right, so this is what I want it to look like. I want it to look pretty white because I want to make sure that I have Mod Podge over all of my hearts. So they're nice and covered. All right, friends, I think it's time to let this dry. So let's let it dry. And once it's clear, we can pop the candle in. So friends, this week is the letter P week, and P makes the P, P, P sound. And our zoo friend for this week is Pee-wee Penguin. And here's what we do. We say Pee-wee Penguin, and then you put your arms out and you waddle a little bit like a penguin. Can you do that with me? Pee-wee Penguin. P, 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 Pee-wee Penguin. So when you see the letter P, you know, Pee-wee penguin, p, p, p. You can make that sound too, p, Pee-wee penguin. That's our zoo friend. And here is our letter P. And our letter P starts where? At the top. That's right, at the top. So we start at the top. We make a big line down. We jump back to the top. Boop. And you make a little curve. Let's try again. You can use your magic writing fingers. Right in the sky with me. Let's start at the top. Big line down. Jump back to the top. Whoop. Make a bump. P. Super fun. Easy. You got this. Try practicing your letter P's at home. Hi, preschool friends. So you may not know this, but I know American Sign Language, which is a way to communicate with your hands without using your voice. So before I was a preschool teacher, I worked at a place called the Community Service Center for the Deaf and Hard of Hearing in Seattle. And it was a lot of fun and I met wonderful people, but I learned the best sign ever. So I'm going to teach it to you. It's my all-time favorite. And people who speak with American Sign Language can say, I love you with just one hand motion. And I wanted to show you what that was. So I hope you'll do this with me. Take your hands like this and keep your thumb out. Keep your pointer finger out. Keep your pinky out, but we tuck the middle one and the one next to it. So do you see I've got my thumb, my pointer finger, and my pinky. And this means I love you in sign language, and I'll tell you why. So this in sign language is the letter I, like I, and this is sign language for the letter L, L. So L is the first letter of the word love. So we have I, L, and then this is the sign language letter Y. So this means you when we're doing our I love you. So this means I love you. And what I love about this is that you can do this when maybe mom or dad is far, far away, or maybe you're on Zoom with grandma and grandpa and you just want to tell them I love you quick. It's super easy and fun. And you know what, friends, I love you too. So I'm sending I love you to you. So I love you this Valentine's Day. And I hope you practice your American Sign Language I love you with your family and your friends. Hi, preschool friends. Guess what time it is? That's right, it's story time. I have such a lovely book for you today. It is a book called In My Heart, and it is a book of feelings. And so as we read this book, I want you to think about how you're feeling. What is your heart telling you today? Are you feeling happy? Are you feeling anxious? Are you feeling joyful? Think about how you're feeling as we read our book today. But this book is called In My Heart by Jo Whittick. And I think we should take a deep breath before we read this book and just get really ready to open our hearts up to these words in the story. All right, are you ready? Let's begin. In my heart. Oh, isn't this pretty? I love this, the art in this book. I think the heart is so cool, how it's different colored. In my heart, a book of feelings. My heart is full of feelings, big feelings and small feelings, loud feelings and quiet feelings, quick feelings and slow feelings. My heart is like a house with all these feelings inside. Sometimes my heart feels like a big yellow star, shiny and bright. I smile from ear to ear and twirl around so fast I feel as if I could take off into the sky. This is when my heart feels happy. Other times, my heart feels strong. I stand up tall as if I can touch the clouds. Now people and places don't frighten me. I can do it. Watch me go. This is when my heart is brave. When I get really angry, my heart feels as if it's going to explode. Don't come near me. My heart is yelling hot and loud. This is when my heart is mad. Well, that says boom. But other times my heart is cool. I bob along gently like a balloon on a string. My heart feels lazy and slow, as quiet as snowfall. This is when my heart is calm. On harder days, mean words hurt my feelings, and my heart feels hurt too. It's fragile and delicate, but it can be healed with extra kisses. This is when my heart is broken. Some days my heart feels as heavy as an elephant. There's a dark cloud over my head, and tears fall like rain. This is when my heart is sad. But my heart doesn't stay sad. Like springtime after winter, the sun comes out again. My heart grows tall, like a plant reaching toward the sky. This is when my heart is hopeful. Eek! When I see something scary, my heart beats fast. I feel cold, as if a chilly breeze has crawled up my neck, and I run away as fast as I can. This is when my heart is afraid. When it's time for a bit of fun, my heart feels full of giggles and wiggles. Abracadabra, I hop around like a bouncy bunny. This is when my heart is silly. Sometimes I hide my heart away where no one can see, like my own small treasure. I don't want anyone to look at me. Safe on my swing, I watch the world from up above. This is when my heart is shy. My heart can feel so many feelings, and yours can too. Today, my heart is proud. How does your heart feel? The end. So friends, think about how your heart is feeling today. Are you feeling happy? Are you feeling sad? Are you feeling a little scared? Are you feeling proud? So think about how your heart is feeling, and maybe tell mom or dad or your brother or sister how your heart's feeling today, and ask them, how's your heart feeling? And you can talk about it. And maybe if your heart's feeling sad, maybe you can get a hug, or maybe you can share a hug. So think about how your heart's feeling today, friends. Oh, should we clap for our book? Good story. Yay. So we're getting ready for Valentine's Day, and I have a sweet little song to teach you that is called If You Love Me and You Know It. So you may know a version of this song, so I hope you'll sing along. It's the song, If You're Happy and You Know It, Clap Your Hands. But instead of singing If You're Happy and You Know It, we're going to sing If You Love Me and You Know It, Clap Your Hands. Okay, are you ready? If you love me and you know it, clap your hands. If you love me and you know it, clap your hands. If you love me and you know it, then your face will really show it. If you love me and you know it, clap your hands. All right, can we do that? But can we do blow a kiss? If you love me and you know it, blow a kiss. If you love me and you know it, blow a kiss. If you love me and you know it, and your face will really show it. If you love me and you know it, blow a kiss. How about give a hug? Can you give a big hug to yourself? If you love me and you know it, give a hug. If you love me and you know it, give a hug. If you love me and you know it, then your face will really show it. If you love me and you know it, give a hug. Oh, you did great. Good job, friends. Sing that with your family, but instead of hugging yourself, maybe you could give them a hug. I think they'd love that. All right. Hi, preschool friends. I had so much fun with you today. I love hanging out with each and every one of you on Mondays, and I love how creative you are, and I love how you try so hard. You're working hard. I know we're at home, which is a little bit different than school, but I love how hard you're working and you're practicing your letters and you're singing songs with me, and it just makes me happy. So thank you, friends. I wanted to show you my candle one last time. I hope your candle is dry and you're ready to enjoy it, and I hope that it's sitting out for Valentine's Day. And Wednesday, we are going to celebrate Valentine's Day as a class. So what I would love for you to do is to come in your jammies, come in something comfy, cozy, and I sent in your packet some hot chocolate. So please make your hot chocolate and we'll sip some hot chocolate. We'll read a story. It's going to be a cozy, simple, sweet Valentine's Day. All right, friends. I will see you on Wednesday, but let's sing our goodbye song first. Let us pray. May God bless you and guide you as we leave our friends. God's love will grow inside you and his peace never ends. I'll see you Wednesday.